So the one thing about it is Warriors, we decided on behalf of, and we're looking at this, not just me, not just here, not just Eddie, on the whole Kenpo people in Ireland would like to present you something which is a very historical aspect to our legends. And the first is Mr. West Idle by Alan Kenny of the Cuchulainn.
When I'm ready.
Yeah. Speaking American, we understand. George, you want to explain who Cuchulainn?
Yes.
No, just explain.
Did you hear what he said? Yeah. Pippic and sister, he used to train with him. Cuchulainn was an Irish warrior, and he was a great fighter. And in this country where we have still great fighters, he was one of our best fighters. He was King of Ireland. And he lost his life sadly through other different ways. So we renown him by having this statue.
The only way they knew he was dead, he tied himself to the post. He was such a great warrior, like the 300 Spartans and all that. And the only way was when the bird landed on his shoulder, which was a raven. But a certain person in America said to Mr. Parker when he gave him, oh by the way, there he is. What landed on the shoulder? It was an eagle. This was your own eagle, doesn't land on my shoulder. This on West Side, just say a few words.
I'm the only boy with 3 sisters. That is to say that I'm on to you women. I know what you're worth. My mother used to say it was my sisters, in a sense, became the fire that tempered my steel. She always felt that of all of us, that I would probably be the one that had the largest heart and the largest capacity for compassion, and still be the most stubborn. My mother comes from the Connolly clan, and I was asked her about where in Ireland and how it started. And she said, well, truth be told, your original ancestor was Protestant. And she said, okay. she said, as it turns out, he was the only blacksmith in the village, so suddenly they let him in. And that's when I knew that interests trump principles every time. But she said what was most important about him that should be carried on forth is that it wasn't what he did, but how he did it. And she would look at my time in martial arts, and she said, regardless of what you did, it's how you did it. You did it honestly. You did it with everything you had. And she said to me, that makes me smile the most, that you're my only son. Though she still thinks the Irish side of me is the best. So thanks you for this.
Pleasure on behalf, as I stated, all the Kenpo people this is for. Mr. Sean Kelly, presented by Mr. Alan Kelly.
Make it short, since I am. I salute your flag. And I thank you for saluting ours. And you talk about the warrior, but one over the other. Can I ask you to do that with your left hand? Thank you. That's a good picture.
Mr. Sean Kelly.
Sir.
Next we're going to honour Mr. Rainer Schulte to the floor. Mr.
Now I'm a little relaxed, I can talk.
I got choked up. I don't know. You might know that. He's about stubbornness. Now, if it wasn't for his stubbornness, I probably wouldn't be here. He put a lot of things together under the guidance of Mr. Pitt, with the help of Mr. Kelly. Without Mr. Kelly, I wouldn't be here because I had left the family for several reasons, especially after Mr. Parker died. He got me back in. He's the one that made me feel so welcome. The first time I walked into his studio, I said, man, I'm back home. So here I am, happy, humbled, and guys, whatever I can do, I'm yours. Thank you.
And just a final presentation, as you say, from the warrior to a true and real warrior as well, Mr. Michael.
I'm truly thankful. When I came here yesterday with Barney, and I sat in here, knowing this has been here 40 years, I was at the first Pasadena school, 1957, when I was 10 years old. We moved across the street, and we were there for a certain amount of time, and we built the first martial arts school in America, specifically for martial arts, Kenpo. And I felt this here, this has been longer than what the Pasadena school was, because it burned down, it was rebuilt. And this has been here longer. So I have to honestly say, this is probably the oldest Kenpo school in the world.
I'm the best.
So with that, I'm deeply honored to be here and deeply honored to receive this wonderful gift. Thank you.